It's time. For the NBA, live on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Seattle. Here's Brown. Outside Durant. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Durant's got the first bucket of the game with the three for Seattle. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Off target from outside. Down low. Here's Flag. And Brown pulls it down. Over Flag. Durant with another miss. And he drives in. And Flag throws it down.
Vicious finish by Flag. Full throttle.
Pass to Knipple. From beyond the arc and then some.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Suns. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Kevin Durant.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got a couple of threes now in the first for Seattle.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
Lets it go. And it's Flag missing.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Inside. Zhang, high post. 5 to shoot. For 3, Mitchell. Phoenix, no good that time either.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Seattle with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Durant. Takes the 3. They get it back. Back to Brown. From downtown. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. KD's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now Brown. Scoreless thus far. And finished off by KD.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Here's Flag. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And you can't let this kid Flag get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chang. And it's Seattle with the ball. Pass to KD. Good on the three-point shot. KD's got 14 points.
Well, he has dictated the tempo. Wow, what a play! Unbelievable!
Oh, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
Now Durant, covered by Mitchell. Puts up a deep three. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA. And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Flag. And here's Jang. It's intercepted. Outside Durant. Jacks up a three. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Now, here's Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Allen.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
That's the end.
And so it's Seattle, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They
28.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's KD for three. And another three for Seattle.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes?
Nice!
Look at that. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Phoenix ball.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
How do you guard that? I mean, Mitchell just towing with the defense.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone. Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Brown with it. Still yet to score. The three. And it's Durant missing. Phoenix trails by 20. Here's Jang. Nice ball movement by Phoenix.
Timeout.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, I'll take you inside this huddle. The message from the coach is simple. Can someone, anyone, guard him from the three-point line?
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Flag. Off target at the rim.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Durant up top. Over Ivy. Keeps it alive. Outside for Durant. Takes a three. It's good from long range. Durant's got a pair of triples in the second now for Seattle.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
And that's Cotton Knueppel with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Ivy. Fades back. Here's Valanciunas. Here's Avdia. Phoenix no good that time either. Seattle leading by 23. Screen by Durant. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Suns. Pass to Jang. Now here's Ivy. Phoenix no good that time either.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
KD, that's for two. Edey, outside for KD. The three, nailed from three-point land. Durant's got 33 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Brown with it. Now defended by Flag. Outside for Durant. This one for three. Knocks down the three ball.
3 points.
Durant's got 36.
Yeah, you look at this run they're on, and you have to give a lot of credit to their effort on the glass.
Ivy. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Outside for Durant. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. And it's Flag missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
There's the triple. Valanciunas grabs the board.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Seattle dictating the flow. Pass to Durant. And stolen by Flag. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Phoenix no good that time either. A shot by Burks. Nobody around.
That's the end of the
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Seattle. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
So nice to see Jaden Ivey back in action, Tim, after suffering that broken fibula last season.
Yeah, Kevin, he was just hitting his stride when he had a very difficult injury. In particular, he was upping his shooting percentage from the field. Now he's looking to continue that momentum.
GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Clock at 6. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The shot by Ivey, no good. Durant in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Edey with the steal. Pass to Brown. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back to you.
It is a beautiful thing. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Outside, KD.
Kevin Durant.
A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
KD with the bucket.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Hackett. Suns moving the ball around. Allen trying to break free.
Gotta love a guard like Knipple that can use his length as a weapon defensively.
Ivey. And slam dunk by Ivey.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Outside Durant. There's a screen by Robinson. The offensive rebound goes back up. There's the double team with Allen. From deep. And it's Durant missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Back to Ivey. Jaquez outside. The 3-pointer off the mark. And here's the fast break. And then Durant with the dunk.
And look at Durant using that long stride to stay out ahead on the break.
Here's Shepherd. And it's Durant with the rebound. And here's Seattle. They're on a 16-7 run. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Screen by Durant.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Fires the 3. .151 left in the third quarter.
Seattle foul.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Pass to Shepherd. Here's Ivey. And the foul called on Toumani Camara. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third team foul. Now into the lineup.
Burks with the steal.
Zach Edey. Royce O'Neal. Alec Burks.
And here is Mitchell.
Davion Mitchell.
Into the lane. Puts up a three. Good on the triple. That's 12 points for Con Knueppel. And let's take guys in the hustle stats for Seattle.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Yeah, they've clearly been the more physical team. And how about all those second chance points? What a concerted effort to pound the offensive glass.
6 on the shot clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Knueppel, no good. Stolen by O'Neal. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Knueppel wide open and he fires. Mitchell looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Knueppel. Beyond the arc. O'Neal on the wing. Launches a three. Knueppel with the bucket.
3.
Knueppel's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense.
67.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. And it's Seattle with the ball. Outside Durant. You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is. I promise you that.
And here's KD for 3. Drills it from outside. Durant's got 56 points in the game.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Seattle with the ball. Pass to KD. From the arc. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's foul number 2 for him. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
And it's Mitchell missing. Lets the 3 fly. And Kevin Durant good for 3.
3 points.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Mitchell wide open. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Back to Brown. 20 feet out. The putback. Outside for KD. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns.
not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Mitchell outside. Nice move. Rebounded by Kamare. Brown with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The three from KD.
Kevin Durant.
Buries it from three-point range.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul.
Fourth team foul.
And that'll be his third foul so far. On the wing, Mitchell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to Durant. Puts up a deep three.
Kevin
And
Durant.
another three for Seattle.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
And another basket for Seattle.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
Allen's shot is off. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Seattle. Pass to Durant. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Seattle.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kevin Durant.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Here's Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Suns ball. Coming onto the floor for Seattle. Number 18, Alec Burks.
Now Mitchell. It's good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps